Hi, everybody. Welcome to the WNDX Festival of Moving Image, the first ever online edition. My name is Scott Fitzpatrick. I'm one of the co-directors of the festival, and I'm absolutely thrilled to be introducing tonight's program to you. But before I do, I want to start with some thank yous and some housekeeping. First, as always, a huge thank you to our funders at the Canada Council for the Arts, the Winnipeg Arts Council, and the Winnipeg Foundation for supporting our festival in a way that allows us to present a show like this. The WNDX Festival wouldn't be possible without the public arts funding that we receive, and it's important to acknowledge that. We also have a number of generous community partners who've contributed to our show this year, but I want to give a special thanks tonight to Video Pool Media Arts Center and the Gimli Film Festival for helping us out with the space and the gear that it takes to put a show like this on. And trust me, it's a lot of gear. We are surrounded by computers and monitors, and it's quite wild. So thanks to those folks for helping us out. And I want to give a special thanks tonight to two folks who are helping us out, without whom I don't think we'd be able to pull this off quite the way we're doing it. Colby Richardson, who's helping us out with technical coordination here in Winnipeg, and Chris Meany, who's helping us out with tech coordination out in New Brunswick. These guys are our tech angels tonight, and we want to thank them for all their hard work. And of course, I want to thank all of you at home for tuning in. If you're watching this on our website, you'll notice that we're using Twitch for our video tonight. But we're also broadcasting to YouTube as well. So if anybody at home is having troubles with playback or buffering on Twitch, I recommend trying YouTube. There's a link at the top of this page for that, and we'll also drop it into the chat if you have a hard time finding it. But now on to the reason that we're all here. Beverly Glenn-Copeland is a singer, songwriter, and composer who's been writing and recording music since the 1970s, and not just music, but some of the most forward-thinking, inventive, inspiring, and beautiful music you'll likely ever hear. His 1971 self-titled album blended folk songwriting traditions with avant-garde jazz instrumentation years before folks like Joni Mitchell would start to get weird. And his 1986 masterpiece, Keyboard Fantasies, embraced electronic synthesizer and avant-garde minimalism, keying into New Age aesthetics long before New Age was even a thing. I can hear Glenn giggling at my Joni Mitchell line. I think it's true. I don't know if he agrees. If you're familiar with his music, which if you're tuning in tonight, you probably are, you'll know that somehow, Glenn's music went largely underappreciated until the mid-2010s when his albums were rediscovered and reissued and finally started to receive the attention they deserve. And I'm so happy that that happened because not only did I get to discover Glenn's music, but people around the world have been able to, and it has been a source of inspiration for a lot of people I know. But just describing his music doesn't paint the full picture of what Glenn does. I had the opportunity to see Glenn perform in 2018 at the West End Cultural Center here in Winnipeg. Sorry, I'm tearing up already just thinking about that show. Honestly, I feel like that show changed my life. I drove 6 hours the next day to Regina to see him and his band perform again. And not just because the music is so good, but because listening to Glenn and watching him perform and just being around his energy is healing. And this is a feeling that was echoed to me earlier this week by the other artists that we have on the bill tonight. Leslie Supnet is a Winnipeg-based visual artist and filmmaker who is another hero of mine in her own right. Leslie's been making films since 2007 and has shown her work at the WNDX Festival many times over the years, in addition to regularly sharing her skills and knowledge with the community as an educator and a mentor. I know she's been an inspiration not only to myself and my art practice, but to so many other artists in Winnipeg and beyond. Tonight, Leslie will be creating live animated visuals to accompany Glenn's performance, and it's going to be incredible. We've been rehearsing over the last few days, and I honestly can't believe how beautiful her creations are. We've all just been absolutely blown away. And I feel like we've really found two kindred spirits here with these two artists performing for us tonight. So with that, it is my absolute privilege and honor and delight to welcome to the WNDX Festival of Moving Image, Beverly Glenn-Copeland and Leslie Supnet.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Leslie. I'm just thrilled to be here, actually, and I hope this is my time to be speaking or whatever. But
of course.
yeah. Oh, well, hello, everybody. Hello. And hi, Leslie. Lovely to see you. It's been a wonderful experience working with this team out of Winnipeg, and yeah, I'm looking forward to this evening, and thank you so much for the lovely introduction, Scott. I deeply appreciate it, and I'm thrilled to have Leslie here with me this evening. So that's really all I have to say, except for the audience, which is so glad you could tune in. So glad you could tune in. Thank you for coming in virtual way, which these days is coming. Yeah, okay.
Well, yeah, I just want to say, thank you to the Windex team, and thank you, Glenn, for everything and for your music. I'm really excited to share what we have in store tonight. Thank you.
Yay. Well, all right. I guess
Let's
maybe
kick it off.
we should get to making some music and some art, eh? Okay, well there you go. So normally I speak a lot, I talk a lot, but I'm going to try to be a little less talky tonight and just let these pieces kind of do the talking pretty much, since they were sent to me from a very much more talkative source, namely the Universal Broadcasting System. So, which, you probably have heard me talk about maybe on other times, but I feel that these songs were actually transmitted to me. So I just want to just sing them for you. All right? Okay. This first one's called Ever New. Softly turn to sing again. Welcome the bud, the summer blooming flower. Welcome the child whose hand I hold. Welcome to you, both young and old. We are ever new. We are ever new. Welcome the spring, the summer rain. Softly turn to sing again. Welcome the bud, the summer blooming flower. Welcome the child whose hand I hold. Welcome to you, both young and old. We are ever new. We are ever new. Welcome the spring, the summer rain. Softly turn to sing again. Welcome the bud, the summer blooming flower. Welcome the child whose hand I hold. Welcome to you, both young and old. We are ever new. We are ever new. Okay. That was written in the woods many years ago. The woods were talking constantly. They talk constantly anyway, but I just was able to hear for that time. Okay, so this is called People of the Loon. This was also written many years ago, back in the 80s, actually. And it feels as though now is the time for it. People of the Loon. Okay. I hear the loon and the lake and the people calling. The bear and the wolf people calling. I hear the pine and the oak people calling. We are all we are, all we have. Wait, wait, remember. We are the people of the loon. Wait, wait, remember. For each there must be room. Wait, wait, remember. We are the people, all the people, Come a little bit closer, just a little bit closer. Come a little bit closer, hear us, hear us. Come a little bit closer, just a little bit closer. Come a little bit closer, hear us, hear us. Come a little bit closer, just a little bit closer. Come a little bit closer, hear us, hear us. Come a little bit closer, just a little bit closer. Come a little bit closer, hear us, hear us. I hear the whale and the dolphin people calling. The dove and the raven people calling. In the roar of the wind, all the people. We are all we are, all we have. Wait, wait, remember. the people of a star. Wait, remember who we are. Wait, remember. We are the people, all the people. Come a little bit closer, just a little bit closer. Come a little bit closer, hear us, hear us. Come a little bit closer, just a little bit closer. Come a little bit closer, hear us, hear us, hear us. That makes my heart race to sing that. Oh, you know, the trees are speaking to each other. They're talking about us humans here. And I'm very encouraged to know that so many of us, so many young people, and now older people around the world, not that there haven't been older people doing this, but it's gaining momentum. So many now of us realize that the earth is calling us. Please, 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 she is saying, please pay attention. We are all just one family, including the rocks. All right, this is called La Vita. I woke up one morning speaking Italian, which I do not speak. By the end of the day, I no longer spoke what little bit I suddenly could speak. This is dedicated to my very, very dear friend who has now passed from this earth. She was a wonderful friend to myself and to my wife, Elizabeth. Yes, it's been very hard for me to know that she did not live to know that her piece is encouraging so many people around the world. Her name was Maggie Dace Hollis, and she is the incredible voice that you will first hear. All right. gotta make my daily bread. I know I don't have time to lose. I wonder if I really have time to choose. I barely have time to shed a tear. I hardly have time to shake the fear. And the body says, remember, you gotta breathe. The body says, take the time to grieve. The mind says, let the silence flow. The mind says, allow yourself to grow. The spirit says, cast your eyes above. The spirit says, fill your heart with love. The heart says, seek the light within. The heart says, let the dance begin. And my mother says to me, enjoy your life. 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 Per amore. Ascolta il cantore. Lui che canta, che la vita è bella. My mother says to me, enjoy your life, darling. I should have told you what those words say. It says, for the sake of love, listen to the singer who sings that life is beautiful. Be at peace. Life is sweet. From the depths of my heart, I thank you. We're going into all kinds of different languages today. This next piece is called Courage, en français. Where I live here in New Brunswick, there are two official languages. One is French, and one is English. Yes, the people who speak French here have an incredible history. It's different from those who speak French in Quebecois in Quebec. These folks settled here centuries ago, and they experienced something very similar to what the indigenous peoples in this continent experienced, which is that suddenly one day those who were not French at that time, it was the English who were coming into this country rapidly, they showed up one day and took all of the children and the women and as many men as they could find, and they put them all on separate boats and took them away. Just took them away. And many of them never saw their families ever again. It is a great difficult marker for those of us in Canada. Okay, so this is in French, as I was saying before, but now we're speaking about now, and this is about courage. It's called Courage, which means courage. l'espoir nous devons marcher. Courage mes amis, avec amour laissez-nous vivre. Courage, my friends. With hope, we must walk on. Courage, my friends. With love, let us live. Courage, mes amis, avec l'espoir nous devons marcher. Courage, mes amis, avec amour, laissez-nous vivre. Lift our hearts, lift our hearts. Oh, lift our hearts, lift our hearts, lift our hearts. Oh, lift our hearts. Courage, mes amis, avec l'espoir nous devons marcher. Courage, mes amis, avec amour laissez-nous vivre. Courage is something that I'm working on developing, like most all of the rest of the world. I'm sure it will definitely be needed as we move forward. And courage doesn't necessarily imply that we don't have pain or that we don't get discouraged. It's because those things are just part of life. I have very painful days, and there's times when I am very discouraged. However, you come back to whatever it is that can bring back your courage and your hope. You come back to it. For me, it's I chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. For someone else, they pray. For someone else, they read the incredible philosophies of the women that are speaking now, who are speaking throughout all time. But we went through a period of time where women's voices were suppressed. About 5,000 years worth of time, actually, maybe 10. Yeah, probably more like 10. But to read. My wife Elizabeth is an incredible woman, and among other things, she is constantly reading. She's an artist in many disciplines, and we practice our disciplines together and collaborating with each other. However, she's also a library. Basically, she's I call her a library because she's a scholar as well, and she reads books, so many books, and I grew up in the oral tradition. My parents, I didn't grow up in the oral tradition. It's just somehow when I came into this world, it's like, I don't know, my African ancestry was very dominant. And though my parents were, very well educated and whatever, I insisted that I did not want to read. They had to read everything to me. And as a result, I was a very slow reader because I was not, I had no impulse. It's like, you're supposed to read it to me. I'm supposed to hear it. That's how I'm supposed to take it in, right? So I'm very fortunate in that my partner in this lifetime at this point is able to tell me, to teach me. Thanks, honey. All right. This next one is called The Ones Ahead. Yeah, I don't really know much what I can say about this. I was minding my own business, and this suddenly came through, and yeah. So this came through in I think in December of 2015. Excuse me, just one second. Okay. There we go. All right. I think I'm ready. Thank you, Chris. In the dark night, turning neath the star fields burning, I see the ones ahead, circling on the river, around the teacher, the giver. I see their hearts and all the fear they've shed. They beckon me, come, love can redeem. Life is an art. You have a part that's yours to play. Come, show us your dreams. Life needs your hand to do what you can in your own way. This world is our combined imagination. Your life a precious personal creation. What have you learned? What blessings earned? They say each of us to others is connected. If one of us is lost, we're all affected. How will you live? What will you give today? They beckon me, come, love can redeem. Life is an art. You have a part that's yours to play. Come, show us your dreams. Life needs your hand to do what you can in your own way. I'm casting my light on the river as it tumbles along to the sea, on the river of stars, to the giver. It's all of you, it's all of me. This world is our combined imagination. Your life a precious personal creation. What have you learned? What blessings earned? They say each of us to others is connected. If one of us is lost, we're all affected. How will you live? What will you give today? They beckon me, come, love can redeem. Life is an art. You have a part that's yours to play. Come, show us your dream. Life needs your hand to do what you can in your own way. I'm casting my life on the river roll on, roll on, roll on, stars together. Roll on, roll on. It's all of you, it's all of me. Come, roll on. Love can redeem. Life is an art. You have a part that's yours to play. Come, show us your dreams. Life needs your hand to do what you can in your own way. Well, there you go. The ones ahead and those of us behind trying to catch up. All right, so this next piece is very, very simple piece. It's called Lakeland. It's not really a lot to say. Let's see, when was this written? This was written in 1995, and I just kind of woke up with this piece one morning. So here you go, Lakeland. In the middle of the deepest night, silent and alone, an angel takes to wing. In the middle of the dawning light, sweeter than you know, a tender song of spring she sings for me. Oh, angel, 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 come to get me, don't forget me. I still need your love. Oh, angel, 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 come to get me, don't forget me. I still need your love. I still need your love. I still need your love. In the middle of the deepest night, so silent and alone, an angel takes to wing. In the middle of the dawning light, sweeter than you know, a tender song of spring she sings for me. Okay, I'm going to play a piece called Deep River. And this piece was actually a Negro spiritual, which is to say was written or made up, written during slave times in the United States. And it speaks to many things, and those things I'm sure you're all aware of. But it also speaks to now, because this was about slaves were pretending to be talking about life after death when they went to heaven. But really, they were really talking about the fact that if they could get free, then they would be in heaven right here on earth. And that is basically what we are challenged with. Can we create a heaven right here on earth that includes everyone? So back in the day when this was sung, drums were not permitted for slaves to have, which is, I guess, I don't know, what would that be the equivalent of? I don't think there is an equivalent, because the drums were so critical to West African expression in every way. It was part of the spiritual tradition, actually, as it is for indigenous people all over the world, all of our ancestors. So I put the drum back in, and then I Africanized it. And you can sing in this if you want. You don't have to, and you can dance in this too if you'd like. It's up to you. I hope, this idea of that I stand up here and sing is actually a foreign concept to us as humans, because really we all sang together and we all danced together. So I can't see you, but if you would like to sing in this, you can make up any syllables you want, and if you'd like to dance in this, just go for it. Okay? All right, this is called Deep River. That gospel feast, that promised land where all is peace, peace. My home is over Georgia. Gospel feast. That promised land where all is peace. Okay. I hoped you were able to join in. All right. Well, I have one more piece to sing for you, to sing with you. Leslie, how are you doing? I won't get to know. I'm not able to see what she's.
Hi, Glenn. Actually, Leslie's computer just froze because I think
I'd be gone.
Glenn, actually, Leslie's computer just froze, so she's going to restart and
bumble. So I hope you're enjoying all of that. Okay, so. Or something. Yeah, at this stage of my life, memory is not one of the things that is high up on the capacity list here. So,
Leslie's computer froze. We're standing by.
Oh, we're standing by. Oh, okay. I guess I will continue talking with you then in that case. Oh, it's back. She's good. She's good. It's rolling.
No, thank you. Keep talking.
Oh, keep talking. Oh, okay. Okay. What do I want to say about this? Actually, there's not too much to say about this. What can I say? Oh, all right. I'm going to say this. I hope that all of you are able to bring out the amazing aspects of yourself that each of you has that is so precious. We need absolutely all of your talents, no matter in what field or what way you express that which is uniquely you. The universe would not have created you if it had not wanted you. You may think it's your mother and father that created you, but it's through your mother and father that the universe created you. That's how I look at it. So you are precious. Very, very, very precious. And, you know, in our society, we're not told that for a number of reasons. You know, sometimes it's early childhood things that are traumatic. And sometimes it just is what the dominant culture in our world at the moment has been telling us, which is that we're only okay if we're like this, or if we look like this, or if we, you can name, a dozen things. And we all struggle, often to try to shape up into those things. And of course, it only, it's such a tiny little bit of people who are actually like what it is that we're being told we all should be like, that it's like, there's a lot of likes here in this sentence, but it's totally destructive. So I am encouraging you to know that you are precious, and only you can give what only you have to give. And if we don't have what you give, we miss a piece. Okay?
Hey, Glenn, I think we're back and ready to go.
All right. They're all ready for us, I think. And so I will do this piece called "In the Image."
Yes.
Before I do this piece, I would like to formally, I think I have said this, but I would like to formally thank my wife for all of her support all of these years in so many different ways. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay, here we go. In the Image. Get up and dance. Can you hear your angel singing? Get up and dance. Calm your fear. This is your chance. Look at what your love is bringing. You are all you need. And we are get up and dance. All those nights that you've been praying, get up and dance. Greet your dawn. This is your chance. Can you hear your angel say, you have all you need, and we are here. Don't let it worry me. Don't let a little heartache make you cold. Don't let a little stumble make you hesitate. No now, don't wait. No now, you are beautiful. You are wonderful. You are marvelous in the image of the loving one. You are. Get up and dance. Don't let a little worry make you crazy. No. Get up and dance. Don't let a little heartache make you cold.
This is your
Don't let a little stumble make you hesitate. No, now. Don't wait. No, now. And you are beautiful. Get up and dance. All those nights that you've been praying. Get up and dance. In the image of the loving one, you are. In the image of the loving one, you are beautiful. There. You're gorgeous. Thank you. Well, it's nice to have a moment of silence at the end of things. We could be having a few more moments of silence. Let's see, what shall we talk about? I could talk about my day. Today I had a wonderful day. In the midst of COVID and all that we are going through, to be able to say that you've had a wonderful day, notwithstanding how many challenges there are, is a blessing. So today I had a wonderful day. Other days have been, I've managed to come around to the positive side pretty much every day. Some days, of course, no. But hey, that's life, right? So I just wanted to tell you that I had a lovely day today, and part of the lovely day was going to the ocean and giving back to the earth the ashes. I went with my wife, and we gave back the ashes of two of our kitties who had lived with us for many years, and that are family members, really. And that was a wonderful, wonderful experience. Yeah, so there you go. Now that we're discussing giving back to the earth, what are you all giving back to the earth? That is many wonderful things. Okay, so that was my day, and I hope you had an encouraging day, or came out of it at the end and felt good about it and whatever. And that's really all I have to say. Now, more than that, I guess maybe I'll just drum for you. How about that? Because if nobody else is going to pop in and say hello and... oh, wait. Are they there?
They could be.
Hi, Glenn. It's Leslie.
Hi, Leslie. How are you doing?
Oh, I can't hear. Oh yeah, hold on. Turn on my. Oh, there we go. Hey, Glenn.
Hi, Leslie. How are you?
I'm good. Sorry about my computer freezing there, but I'm glad we got the show back on.
Oh, hey, computers do that.
I know.
You know, especially they do it, it's like just when you don't want them to, they go, oh, yeah, well, watch this. Yeah, they're super
Yeah,
good things. So, did you have fun?
I had so much fun.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Really just enjoying it. Oh, I love Deep River. I love all the songs. I love all your music.
Thank you very much.
Oh, they want me to turn my camera on. Oh, there we go. Hi. I don't know if you can see me, Glenn, but they told me to turn on the camera.
There you are. Yes, I can see you now. Yes. Hi. Hi. Thank you so much for being a part of this.
No problem. Thanks.
Really, thank you so much, Leslie.
Open to it. It was such an amazing journey, and yeah, today would have been my father's 72nd birthday, so it's extra special for me to be here with you today and just feel good about life.
I'm really no. We're wishing your father a very happy birthday for when he was here. I'm sure he's still around. I'm sure, but
That river.
I don't know if he's into having any cake at this point.
Oh, my dad. Yeah, he would have had 2 cakes.
2 cakes, okay. Well, yeah. Is there anything that you would like to share with the audience about your own work, Leslie?
Um, I guess, yeah, like this whole process was very inspiring, and I went through a lot of like footage and my own footage and did a lot of compositing. I had a lot of things prepared, and then I threw them out and created new ones. So every day was this exciting, creative, journey for me, for you, Glenn, and up until like this morning. So
Thank you. Well, yeah, thank you. That's really what it sums it up. Thank you so much for working so hard and helping to create something here with along with me and me along with you. I really appreciate your talents and your stick-to-itiveness. And I know all about the
yeah,
you sit down and you think, oh, this is gonna be like, no, it's not gonna be like that. Right? Yeah, yeah.
the trash bin becomes full, but then you kind of go back to it sometimes. And
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What kind of films have you made in the past?
well, when I first started making films, I made animation because I was into visual art, and then I learned animation at Video Pool here, and that was it. And then I became really interested in cinema, and yeah, now I kind of delve into all sorts of filmmaking, and it's just been really, really fun. And yeah, I'm currently working on a film about my dad, so that's been really
Oh,
great. I'm just like reanimating like some of his paper ephemera and just learning more about him through the process of making the film. So I'm really excited. I got to buy a bunch of Super 8 Ektachrome, and yeah, thanks for asking, Glenn.
oh, that's wow. That's very exciting to be able to because we start out in one place sometimes and we just don't know where what's going to really pull us and click in our heart someplace, right?
Yeah, just kind of
Yeah.
go with the flow of the river, I guess.
Right. Go with the flow of the river. Yeah. I mean, I started out singing classical music, and
Oh yeah,
I loved it, but I wasn't supposed to do that this lifetime, right? And I ended up like you. I ended up someplace different than where I started, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, that's a
It's
good.
a great place to be
It is. It is a good place to be.
and have to just trust it.
Yeah. 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 And that's true. Life is a journey, and it's to trust where sometimes you go places and you think, now why did I go there? And then later on it turns out, oh, I went there because I needed to go there in order to get here, right? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
what's happening with the rest of our crew? Are they?
Yeah, I think they're about to come on.
Oh,
I
okay.
yeah, Scott just I think he's firing.
Hi.
Ah,
Hi, Glenn. Hi, Leslie.
hi there.
I can't believe how amazing this has been. This night is incredible. And you both have just oh my God. You guys are amazing. I don't know. I shouldn't be talking right now. I feel like it should be you two. I don't know. You can wrap it up or you can play more. It's totally up to you. I don't know. We're so thankful and so grateful for this evening. This has been so beautiful.
Well, thank you so much, Scott, for being the engine behind this. Really, really deeply appreciate it, and also appreciate your assistant producer as well. Please thank her, and also Colby, who's in the background over there. Yeah, and I know you mentioned him, and then I'm gonna say right now, Chris, thank you.
Thank you.
Without you, nah, well, I don't know. I'd just be doing I don't know what, you know, motions. Wouldn't be any sound. Yeah, thank you so much. So, so that's it for me. I'm a happy camper. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Glenn. Thank you for being part of our festival and sharing your music and your energy with us. It's just been an absolute privilege. And thank you, Leslie, for everything. That was unbelievable. I can't believe we got to do that.
Oh,
Thank you, Scott.
thank you, Scott.
Next, thank you, Glenn.
Thank you, Leslie.
Hope to meet you again
I'm,
somewhere.
yes, I'm sure that will happen at some time, and you're just gonna have to come up and say, "Hey, here I am." Okay?
Okay,
Unless I'm at one of your films, in which case, if you're there, I'll come up and say, "Here I am." Right?
yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks to our audience once again, and wherever you are in the world, blessings. Take good care of yourselves. Stay safe. Take good care of your loved ones. Wishing you all the very best. Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.